He's at it again here, folks. Raylan Starks is having a complete and utter mental breakdown, and more so than ever before. But who is Raylan Stark? Now, besides being a Tony Stark fanboy fanatic, there's only one thing that Raylan loves more than cape shit, and that's Jews. He'll even say it here himself. Holly movies were better when the Jews ran Hollywood. Surely not, surely not. But it shouldn't come to a surprise to you when you look at his profile pic and you see that his face is more of a nose than actual facial hair on it. Just look at that honker and all of its crooked beakiness. Which it doesn't come to a shocker that he's an avid about the American Jew population. He loves his Laura Loomer and all of her good graces and her beautiful face, and Owen Benjamin, our other classic comedian from New York, a fellow member of the American tribe of Judea. And obviously, we have to get to his last good mate here on the top, being Andrew Meyer, who runs some sort of American Jewish supremacist podcast. But why is Raylan so mad? What's really triggered him here to go on the attack? The grift is so obvious, just like the Groypers and the Noticers. If he stopped saying Jews or Israel, the clicks stop coming. Rather ironic coming from you. What a loser! Can't even win a debate in a comment section. I'm winning here, folks. I'm getting blocked. It's not because you're getting absolutely tabled and destroyed here right now, Raylan. No, no, no. You're an ugly, lying, cold cunt. So what does it happen? What happened to get Raylan so angry with the Misfit Patriot and the Raging Tomato? Well, I'll show you what happened, because there's a little bit of lore and background knowledge besides this, because Raylan himself is a man of many traits and skills, but one of them is just complaining and talking about Jews and people complaining about Jews all the time. So he tried to align with another fellow man who also subscribes to Christian doctrine but is of Jewish descent, the Misfit Patriot. And here's what he has to say. I just realized one of my haters, who has been non-stop shit-talking the past couple of weeks, was begging to collab with me just a few months ago. Oh, brutal. And it's all true. It's all true. He licked every sweat, grease, and shit from Misfit Patriot's mouth and tongue and anus. He loved this man. He worshipped this man. He was just like, yes, you're a member of the tribe of the chosen people, so I worship you as I should. My guess is this whole pivot started because I was too busy with my real job and my real life, because unlike Raylan, who doesn't have one, Misfit Patriot has a loving, caring family that he congregates around, eats with, and does activities with. Because I was too busy with my real job and blew him off, so he got salty as fuck and started acting like a scorned woman or a toddler having a tantrum in an aisle, or even at a water park, just for the public to see, banging on the side of the table saying, me, pay attention to me, Misfit. Y'all really need to go the fuck outside more, and you're not wrong there. Raylan really should. And here's Raylan messaging a close friend of his. If you can't get me in contact with Misfit Patriot, I'd appreciate it. The Groypers need to be stopped. You're looking for a debate? Like, why you message me? I know he has specific requirements. What's going on here? No. I'm a rabid fan of this man. I'm trying to build a coalition of conservative voices to start coordinating and push back against Nick Fuentes and the Groyper movement. Ooh, lining up, building a team, assembling a team of, like, the Fantastic Four, the Justice League of Jews. And then he comes to messaging Misfit here. I've seen you taking the fight to them and the woke rights for a while now, and I love you. I appreciate your effort. I want you to be my E-Daddy. And I saw your defense of Sarah Fields and thought you might be interested in joining and collaborating with us. Okay, I understand. I wasn't sure if you meant something else besides online collabs and being obsessed about me for some reason. If you have ideas, I'm open to them. Absolutely, master. Absolutely. You're the greatest. You're the most genius. Just follow me, like me, and retweet me. Beg, please, please. As are everyone else, I'm sure. They've threatened and intimidated good people on the right for far too long. And all this love, all this joy, he wants to work with him. He worships this man. He's like, you are my new E-Daddy. Please, Misfit, take me into your arms and caress me, Daddy. To this, a group chat with Sarah, Misfit, and Raylan. Misfit Patriot, you're a dumb, cowardly friend, and you suck at debates. Been getting roasted so hard on the timeline, you had to block us both. You're literally gay! You're gay! Just throwing in all the insults, every acronym he can pull out of his ass or basic bitch insult. You're gay! A giant fight! You can't win an argument! You suck at debates! You're gay! And then Sarah comes in being reasonable. Strange to go from asking him to collab with you to this. Y'all confuse me. I kindly ask that you don't fill my notifications with this nonsense. So true, Queen. So true of you to hit him like that. And Misfit Patriot, of course, liked that and loved it. And that's where we get to this response from Sarah. Hold on now. You forgot the best part, Misfit Patriot. Listen, folks. Don't come asking me for favors and connections and then get mad when I don't participate in your girl fights. I don't take sides and I don't care about your personal beefs. I'll set up debates, but I'm not getting in the middle of your dick measuring contest. It's not even a challenge though, Sarah. Come on, let's be for real here. Misfit Patriot has a way longer slong on him. Just look at the comparison of their face. The man with the bigger nose has the bigger dong. And that gets us to Raylan responding in the beginning. This was in regards to the gripers threatening to marry Sarah Fields and jump on her pregnant stomach. We had several creators were collaborating to create attention and awareness to this issue by creating a grand Jewish co-alliance. Then Misfit Patriot said no! Ah! You're a dumb, useless bitch! And Sarah, oh no. Wow, I'm a dumb, useless bitch. You fight like a fucking girl. Come on here, Sarah. You're a girl and you're clearly beating him to a pulp right now. He fights like a child. He fights like a toddler. He fights as if he just got into kindergarten at this point. You're a big meanie poopy face and you're gay and you can't make an argument, so you're gay. But that's not it, folks. That's not it. The big reason this is a big scuffle for Raylan is because he's been working really hard on all of his activities. Damn, pretending to be you is like an instant hack of followers. I had to work hard for my 1.7k. Oh, this is my meaning, my purpose in life, to get Twitter bots to follow me on X. So much effort, so much success. But you know what, Raylan? You would be a lot more successful if you could actually, be normal. Have a normal conversation, establish a healthy relationship with people. Because I don't know if you know this fun fact here, folks, but actually, Raylan Stark has actually been kicked out of 109 different relationships, and he'll tell it all here for you to all witness. Nearly lost a job fighting the jab. They found a reason to fire me later. He didn't get fired for the jab. No, he got fired for being a salty, antisocial bitch. Couldn't be hired anywhere for many months because I had no vaccine records. It was the vaccine. It wasn't my attitude or how I address other people. No. It wasn't anything of my doing. It's everybody else's fault. I'm always the victim because I am the chosen one. I refused to mask, which made it difficult to shop, eat places, and work. It's everybody else's fault that I wouldn't wear on the muzzle. Why would the world do this to me? Truly the endless victim. Wasn't invited to a family events because I called them retarded for masking and triple vaxing. Let's be honest here, folks. That wasn't the reason why. Specifically that his family didn't invite him. They just wanted an excuse to get rid of him and have to deal nothing with him. You know, he can sit there and say, it's because I said this one thing, but I'm sure there are many and multitude of other instances of you just completely going in a spaz rant, freaking out and lashing out at everyone around you that are supposedly your close friends, family, or people you want to be acquainted with because you're an antisocial, dysgenic freak of nature. So I've been the King's Fool, and this has been some obscure random Twitter beef lore, and I hope you all have a good one.